I'm blending in with the cacti.
To come to this JL patisserie because, would you say, like, was it about a year ago?
Yeah.
We saw a TikTok where some influencer came and like bashed this place, was like, they're the worst. And it ended up being this very controversial thing. So all of these people started going and supporting this like local pastry shop saying it was delicious. And we, being the pastry connoisseurs we are, we saw photos, we were like, they look pretty good. So you knew this had to be one of our first stops here.
The influencer was claiming they weren't using real butter, they weren't doing proper techniques, they were just making stuff up to be controversial. And the owner had to come out and be like, hey, I'm actually like French, I'm trained, here's the butter I buy, I import it, we use all these imported ingredients. And you know what? It was delicious. It was really good. I would come back here anytime.
Yep, JL Patisserie, you get our thumbs up at our very low level of influencing. Good morning from Phoenix, Arizona.
We are here for the 4th of July weekend to knock off another baseball stadium, number 16, I think?
We'll get back to you on that. Look at the number here on the screen.
Yeah, we're going to the Diamondbacks game and we're here for the 4th of July weekend. What's cool with us is we've traveled across the country several times on road trips because usually we're moving across the country, and we've stopped in Phoenix several times, but never for more than a morning, an evening, an overnight stop, a lunch. But now we actually get to spend a couple days here.
We're really excited. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared of the heat. I think the projected heat is, here, let me get it. It keeps changing. For reference, it is 8:31 in the morning, and it is 88 degrees.
Not too bad.
It is projected to get up to 105, which is much better than later in the week, which will be 110.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't do too well in the dry heat, so we'll see if I end up at the end of this trip looking like, you know, when SpongeBob like goes into the land.
He's all shriveled.
Yeah, that might be me.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
We're gonna find out.
But we're taking the morning. We're at Papago, I have no idea how to say it, park. It's right in the middle, and it's this cool little oasis. But we're gonna go take a little walk over to the Hole in the Rock.
The Hole in the Rock. I think the Hole in the Rock looks pretty cool. So as we hike through the desert, Andrew, I know that we have very different thoughts on the desert.
I love the desert. I grew up in San Diego. My grandparents used to have a place out in Borrego Springs. It was as desert as you can possibly get. So I'm a fan of dry, arid, empty landscapes. I love the smell of desert brush. Katie, on the other hand, grew up in the rainforest.
Yep. And I wouldn't say I'm like a diehard rainforest person by any means, but I do not like the desert. I think it has a lot of dirt. I think it's very hot. It's very desolate, which is what Andrew likes, and I don't, because I like a lot of stuff. I like a lot of people. And I think growing up, I imagined that all deserts would have like the saguaro cactus, and come to find out, they don't.
I see a couple around.
Those aren't like real, those are just like random cactuses.
It's not saguaro unless it has both arms
Yeah,
up.
these have arms, like the emoji. They also like, I kind of imagine like the Sahara, where it'd be like these dunes, and the California, Arizona, like at least Phoenix, Arizona desert is just like a lot of like dirt and brush. Not a fan. It's very hot. Oh, there's one. One of the cactuses. I like how I'm gonna do this every time, aren't I? So much dirt. Look, there they are. I found the saguaro cactus of Phoenix. I thought they were only in Tucson. This is the desert I'm talking about. Looky there. toad in hole.
Kitty keeps calling the toad in the hole, but it works.
It works.
You know, sometimes the touristy spots are actually really cool.
It's really cool. This is like an underrated spot too, like not just for sunset, but to like, if you're one of those people who likes planes and like watching them like take off and land, you have a great view of the airport.
Absolutely.
Maybe we could see the Spirit Airlines graveyard. That's here.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Spirit.
Because of all the influencers, how early do you think you need to get here to get a spot in the rock for sunset? An hour early?
At least. I mean, there's not that much room.
No.
I would say like maybe you could fit. You could squeeze 100 people in here. It would just be tight. I was gonna say, of course, he's filming me like struggling. I'm not going much farther. Oh my god, I'm very close today. He's going for it. Go in that little nook.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Kitty thinks they should sweep up around here, all the dirt.
Andrew asked me years ago if I'd want to live in like Vegas or Phoenix or something, and I said no, because I feel like it would be really dirty. And Andrew didn't really understand it, and I was like, no, but like, look, there's lots of like just loose dirt, and if like the wind comes up, like I'm just gonna be covered in like this film of dust. I don't like that. I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with mud, which doesn't blow.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Except it's no longer a Circle K! For anyone that doesn't understand the reference, go watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This is the former Circle K, where Rufus came down in the phone booth to take them on their magical journey. So of course, I had to make the stop. I'm a huge fan, but sadly I'm too late for it to still be a Circle K.
I've never seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, so I'm imagining the guys from like Wayne's World, which I've also never seen, but I'm imagining like those guys. Is it like a similar vibe?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. This is the Circle K from Wayne's World.
So yes, I did drag Katie out to the middle of Tempe to go to a convenience store for a movie she's never seen.
Can I go inside?
Sure. Taking Katie to a free museum.
It's a car museum.
It's a racing.
In Scottsdale. It does look kind of cool. I mean, we can't see inside too well yet because it's really bright, but it looks like there's race cars.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Francesco Bernoulli.
Francesco Bernoulli.
They have that here.
The Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, that's like totally by us. I know they needed to fill extra room, so they put like a base. Oh no, it's an award.
It's on a 500.
Daytona 500? I've heard of that one.
What would be your sponsored car, Katie?
Heinz ketchup.
All the way?
All the way, 100%. Be like all-road car. And I also like the Indy, or not that, I like the Formula One.
You like that one?
The Formula One car is cool. How about you?
Could you do the Disney car?
That could be cool. Would you be like NASCAR?
Yeah. I think Oreos would also be really cool.
That'd be cool because it could be blue.
Yeah. McDonald's would be classic as well.
Yeah.
All in on that.
I like this one. He's like an old school, like European.
Random fun detour, the Penske Racing Museum.
Liked it.
Hey, if you're a racing fan,
It's
free museum, car winners, cool times.
Francesco Bernoulli.
And if you're bold, you can go into the Ferrari dealership next door.
Yeah, I'm not that bold.
Heat's kicking in.
Heat's kicking in. I feel like it was extra hot on this parking lot right now.
But where are we?
We are at State Farm Stadium? Arena?
Field?
Field? State Farm Field?
One of those?
Ooh, home of the Arizona Cardinals.
You look so intense.
Go, Cardinals. Go, go, Cardinals. I can't even name a single Arizona Cardinal. Team shopping, Fanatics Experience. So this is like their, I guess like a special edition, the Desert Pride uniform. Is it supposed to be like desert dirt? Their uniform, like they're gonna put it out in the sand?
Well, that's always fun.
I feel like it's gotta be an interesting life being like the person who is the full-time employee at a team store
In the off season?
in the off season, because there's not many people. I mean, I guess you'd see some maintenance people.
I bet you get 20 people a day popping in.
Yeah, it's got to be kind of an interesting thing, but you know, you're like the one that's there all the time. You probably know all that merch inside out.
I love a team store though.
Me too.
Always try to pop in.
Go, Cardinals, go.
What better way to spend the 4th of July than go to a national park?
And fun fact, we found out national parks are free today. We had no idea.
How exciting.
So yay.
So we drove an hour and a half north on the way to Sedona. I think it's Camp Verde is I think the city. We're at a monument for Montezuma's Castle, which is an old dwelling in the rocks on a mountainside from the Singua people. I think there's some debate over who exactly was here thousands of years ago, just the indigenous people.
I can see it, it's very cool.
But it's amazing.
I feel like in my elementary years, we would see photos of these kind of cliff dwellings my whole life. And so I've always wanted to see one, and I knew they had them in the Southwest. And so when we found out they had one just, what was it, an hour and a half north of Phoenix? We had to come. I mean, why not? What a better way to spend America 250 than seeing
The people who came before.
the people who came before. Oh, look at that. We just found out that it's not just Montezuma's Castle, like the structure itself. There's actually multiple like smaller structures located throughout the cliff. So it's like a whole community, which is awesome. How do you think they got up there?
What?
Because like, okay, you have like little, you kind of see on the bottom there, we have like some little rooms, and then you have like the main castle structure. But I wondered, like, did they come from like the top or from the bottom?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm looking, this used to be houses.
Yeah, like this whole area here, you can kind of see a whole bunch of different little kind of entrances, windows, doors, openings, but it was like a neighborhood. Now they call it the people next door, but it was essentially like a 45 room, 45, family unit right next door. And this is actually where they found out most of the information for Montezuma Castle, because that was looted, it said, a lot over the years, as it became a national park and people started like climbing up to it and whatnot. So they found most of the history actually in these structures here nearby to kind of see how the people lived.
Apartment living, old school style.
Old school style. You know what? These apartments are going to last longer than our current apartment.
Amazingly, there is still water.
Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek still actually has water, and this was why they built here, so they can go from the mountain down to the water, get what they need, do their crops and farming. Very impressive.
Low key, it has more water than the LA River.
LA's just
The
catching strays here.
LA River.
Apparently they did tours of the cliff dwellings until about the 50s, and then they decided to stop, and they had that diorama because, of course, we can't have nice things, and people were damaging it because it was old, and graffiti and etching takes away all the fun.
Hey, but at least we have a diorama.
Got a diorama.
We can see that, so we can still have dioramas in this world. Also, I want to know, it is super hot. Like, it's like 100 degrees. How do these people live?
Shade.
Like, was it not as hot back in those days? Like, I don't know. This is very nostalgic for me for Washington, because whenever we got on the reservation, they would sell indigenous fry bread, which is essentially like this puffed fried fresh bread, and you can put a whole bunch of different toppings on it. The main one I remember is cinnamon sugar. Andrew had never heard of this, and this is something that, like, I remember like crazy growing up in Washington, but they have it here in Arizona on the reservation, so I'm gonna have Andrew try it. We just got it from a roadside stand, made fresh. Exciting. Win in Arizona, right? Oh.
All right, cheers. Reminds me of an elephant ear.
It is kind of elephant ear-esque.
It's good. It's kind of chewy.
You have to have it fresh. That's what makes it good.
That's delicious. It's like a funnel cake,
Yeah.
but less battery.
It's much less battery. It's much like airier.
Yeah.
But it's essentially just like fried dough. You can put toppings on it. Cinnamon sugar being the main
A
one.
delicious, simple vessel.
Looks like here in Arizona, they also do like Mexican and flavored toppings, like
Beans and cheese.
and stuff like that. But the sweet is how I remember it.
This is great. 5 out of 5.
Hear that crunch?
A perfect snack.
Given our kind of weird, crazy, hey, we're near it, we might as well go nature. We came upon, is it called Red Rock State Park?
Yep.
And this is amazing.
This is incredible.
It's so cool. It's like Monument Valley in Utah.
Yeah. This is great. It's beautiful. It's just outside of Sedona. And we decided to stop in, hike a little bit. It's actually cooler up here than it is in other places. And by cooler, it's like high 90s instead of 100s.
We're up in the mountains now, so it's a little cooler. I mean, cooler is relative, right?
When in Rome, right?
Views are a vibe. What makes a house versus a homestead?
Fanciness?
It sounds like Little House on the Prairie. I feel like they would have lived in a homestead. But like, I live in a house. Andrew, is this a sneak hole? I don't know, I figured you'd know.
Well, Katie, if you had read the other plaque on the other side, they're gopher holes.
Oh, well, there you go.
The pocket gopher.
I didn't grow up with gophers. I grew up with a lot of moles.
We just had gophers.
Yeah, we had lots of moles.
I bet this trail would be amazing in March.
It's amazing in July.
It is amazing in July.
It's just hot. Yeah, I was a little worried when we pulled up here because we are clearly like not wearing hiking clothes. We were not planning on hiking. But, you know, there have been people in jeans. There have been people using mobility devices. Like, there has been the whole spectrum of people. Any clothes are hiking clothes. That's cool. It kind of reminds me of like in Cars,
Oh, yeah.
the movie. Always a Disney reference.
Carburetor County.
Carburetor County.
We've actually been to a ton of the Cars location inspirations, but that was pre-vlog era. Maybe one day we'll go back. Just need to move to the East Coast again, then we can do the drive.
Civilization. We found civilization. Woo! It's hot.
Yes, it is.
I'm not even sure if the camera does this justice. Like, it's really cool. Is it doing it justice?
No, but we're trying.
This is much cooler than it's probably looking on camera. These are like these massive monuments. We're in Sedona, Arizona now, and we had to stop because this made us way too excited.
So not only is Sedona one of the most beautiful cities you'll ever go to, you got all the rocks and everything looks in that kind of Adobe red rock style, but somebody had to lean in and change their logos.
They made the McDonald's M turquoise.
It's amazing.
Andrew actually read about this in a book.
The McAtlas book?
The McAtlas book. It's low-key awesome.
Super awesome, showing unique McDonald's. And this McDonald's leaned in on the turquoise. And so everything is turquoise from the bunting outside to the M,
The handrails.
the logos, the handrails. Just cool, you had to stop and look.
Way to go, McDonald's. We were driving by, we'd totally forgotten he read about this, and we saw it, we were like, yes, this. Like, we're not even going to eat at McDonald's, but we pulled over the parking lot just to film this.
So we'll go film it more. In from Sedona, we stopped in
Cave Creek.
Cave Creek. because they have a nature area. Just want to look at some cactuses. It's so quiet. It's so empty. It's gorgeous.
We have a nice cloud cover, so it's only like 95.
You know, this is actually bearable.
Yeah, this is much better. The cloud cover is helping. But yes, behind us, or in front of us rather, behind you, there is a ton of saguaro cacti.
I'm blending in with the cacti.
This arid landscape is no less alive.
Debatable.
Deep cut Disney World reference.
It's so quiet, and we're like really close to the city of Phoenix, but oh, it's so silent. Oh, look, some horse poop.
Fun.
We think we found the perfect saguaro cactus. It looks like the emoji. It's right there. We can't walk to it because there's like a riverbed right below us, but it's right there. It's the perfect, like... Now we are very, very hot, so I think that's gonna be a wrap on our weekend in Arizona.
Super fun. Loved it, had a great time, and it actually made me really enjoy it.
Yeah, you remember from the beginning of the video, I wasn't a big fan of the desert. This was a fun trip.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Sedona, great time, and the people of Arizona have been really nice, and it was a wonderful 4th of July.
Yep, I feel like nature, 4th of July, National Park, was a really fun vibe. It's something we hadn't done before. Maybe next year we'll do something different, who knows?
Until next time, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more fun.
Cheers!
Are you an influencer or a content creator?
Well, I don't know if anyone is taking any influence from me, so I guess a content creator.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm low-key kind of scared that there's a rattlesnake, like, desert rat. Andrew doesn't believe me. I saw like this desert mouse. It's a mirage.
We found water. And now, Park National Monument.
Ooh, look, Andrew's going for a unique style. A fellow traveler.
There's a little bit of red and yellow behind you.
A little bit. We'll just ignore that. You did not see this. Y'all know that we couldn't come to Arizona without going to the brand new, maybe like 2 weeks old, Buc-ee's
If even that.
on the 4th of July.
What better
America.
way? What better way?